to Turtle Burger Vlogmas Day 11. Today is Sunday, December 11th, 2022. I am so excited. I have been feeling so productive. I am one of those people who it is a super bad habit to procrastinate. It's just out there. Everybody who knows me knows it's true. But when it starts coming down to the wire, I start, as my dad would say, booking it. I am kicking it in high gear and getting things done. So I stayed up a little late last night, and I have a finished hat. Look, I'm so excited. So this is the second classic World War II Watchman's cap that I have made. The first one I said was going to my husband, and that this one was going to be a gift for a nephew. But I think this one turned out a little better. So this one is going to my husband. I'm going to try it on because I want to talk about the decreases. Actually, before we do that, again, classic World War II Watchman's cap by Helen, linked below. It is just a simple 2x2 rib hat that folds up at the brim. I used a size US 7 4.5 millimeter needle. The yarn is Red Heart Super Saver in the color black, and the only modification I made is excuse me, to the decreases. So the decreases call for some kind of slip knit pass, and on the first one I didn't like it. And this one, what I did was, you can't even see it on there, I divided it per the instructions, which was, this is a free pattern, by the way. So I divided it as she calls for, which is 37 stitches, 37 stitches, and 38 stitches. But what I did this time was at the beginning of each of those sections, I did a slip knit, and at the end I did a knit two together, knit one. But excuse me, it's not blocked or anything, and that's probably going to help, but I don't know why. Let's see if you can notice it. When I have it on, it seems a little pointy at these parts. Like, I'm not really sure why, and I don't really care for that. See how it's, I can't see, it's a little big for my head. But you see how it just doesn't look like, I don't know why it's doing this. So I gotta figure something out about that. But anyway, but it is done. I now have a hat for my husband and a hat for the nephew. I'm very, very excited about that. Totally off the moon excited, actually. And then, so I stayed up. I finished that at 10:40 last night. I was so close. I was like, just get it done. So then I was up again at 5 this morning and thought I would make some progress on the first of a pair of mittens. So I'm still on just the first mitten, but I've made tremendous progress. So yesterday I was just right here. I had just finished my ribbing, which is 3 inches. So I've just been working up here. I kind of looked ahead at the pattern, and this pattern is meant to be where they're fingerless mitts, but it has like a duplicate of this section, which folds over the fingers like this. So it would kind of look like, well, it's backwards. Let me put it on this hand. Similar to like this, which is not gonna fit because I got this thing on here. Here we go. So at the top, it can fold over like that and be like super long, and then just under regular wear, it folds over like this at the top. That section was 4 inches, and I thought, ain't no way. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 4 inches of that, of twisted ribbing. I'm just not. But now, granted, these women they probably have bigger hands than me. So what I'm thinking, this is how big it is on me right now, and I'm just starting really the hand section. I'm two rows in out of 10, and then they say plus the 4 inches of ribbing. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do the 10 rounds and then do 1 or 2 inches, which would be 8 or 16 rounds. So, but I think it's a good length of the arm with the 3 inches. So I don't know, we'll see, but I'm super, super excited about that. This is all I've wanted to work on today, which is fine. It's given me a chance to try out my new needles, which I like, but I don't like this cable. I think I'm spoiled with Chalgu now, and these points aren't very pointy, but for a wooden needle, they're actually very, very good. I also didn't think about this at the time I was starting this and that we picked the yarn out. I don't know what I'm going to do on the second, what do you call it? The second, hand because this is how the yarn is. I don't even know where I'm pulling from, but unless it's hidden in here somewhere, there's not another what do you call it, peach section, I don't think, unless I'm completely missing it. But see how it starts out with like this peach and then goes into this pinkish color. That pinkish color is right here at the other end, and I don't see a peach, but yeah, see, it's not, I don't know, I'm not gonna pull all this out. I've already got a mess of a skein here, but anyway, so I'll deal with that. I asked my husband what he thought, and he was like, they get what they get. So I was like, okie dokie, that's what we're going with then. But the needles I'm using for this are a US size 4, 3.5, and this yarn is Lion Brand Mandala in the color Nifflers. So, but it's actually a nice yarn. I don't make gift nets very often. This is the first year I'm excited about it because it brings me joy, and I'm okay with whatever they decide to do with the finished product. Whether they donate it or give it to someone else, I'm fine with that. Tin Can Knits, I was already okay with that, but they actually, if you sign up for their newsletter, the one yesterday was giving knitted gifts lightly, and basically that's what it means. It brings you joy, but you are okay with whatever the recipient does with it. But anyway, I also said that to say that I like to use acrylic yarn when I do give gifts most of the time, because I don't want to put a bunch of expectations on them that they're going to take care of it the way that I would. This way, if it gets thrown in a washing machine, great, no problem. So that's exciting. And I did have one other thing that I wanted to share with you. I actually dyed some yarn a few weeks back, and I wanted to show it. So this is just like an everything color. I had an intent. My idea did not exactly pan out, so I'm undecided what I'm going to do with this yarn. I will probably make something with it because I will remember what my purpose was in it. And it's not that bad. It's just got colors everywhere. I just don't have a good technique down yet for dyeing yarn, but I will. I'm really actually kind of liking this grassy green color though. And so anyway, just wanted to show that because I hadn't shown it. I started to film these. I was doing 4 what do you call it, skeins at once. It was the same time I dyed my red yarn. This one was actually my practice, and then I realized my plan was not panning out, so I did a different excuse me, a different route with the other 2. But so this was my practice one. But anyway, I just wanted to show it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. Can't do anything too serious with it because, you know, it's gonna, I'm sure it's gonna pull and just be like so crazy. Like it would kind of be fun as like a muscle burrow, but I don't know. I'd have to be pretty brave to wear that. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see what I do with that. But I came across it today and was like, oh, I never showed that. So anyway, I hope you are doing great. I still have plenty of the day left to work on that mitten and maybe even a bauble. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. But I had the time right now to go ahead and film and upload and everything. So I thought I would just go ahead and get it done. And that is it. I hope I am able to get more done, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.